Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT. This is WWE 2K24 Universe Mode, episode 224. And tonight we come to you live from Fort Worth, Texas. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to KO Productions and welcome to NXT, where tonight we have an action-packed show as always in store for all of you here this evening. You don't want to miss a second of it, so let's waste no further time and get right into the action. Here we go, man. Let's get to work. Tonight we're starting off with the NXT Tag Team Championships on the line. As here come the challengers, Nathan Frazer and Axiom Fraxium. It was a couple of weeks ago right here live on NXT with these two men. They were coming out speeding to the ring. They never slowed down. They were able to defeat the D'Angelo family of Tony D'Angelo and Shining Stacks Lorenzo to earn this opportunity here this evening for the NXT Tag Team Championships. But they sure do have a tall task ahead of them, both literally and figuratively, as they are taking on the current, reigning and defending NXT Tag Team Champions, Eric and Ivar of the Viking Raiders. The Raiders have been dominant forces of the NXT Tag Team division, defeating the likes of Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser of Imperium, the Creed brothers, and then defeating the teams of the Creeds and A-Town Down Under in a triple threat tag team tornado match at NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day. They've been unbelievable tag team champions with 4 successful defenses of the gold tonight. Looking to make this one their 5th against Fraxium here this evening, with the gold hanging on the line as they come out to the ring with their Viking shields intact. Big time way to kick us off live tonight on NXT from Fort Worth, Texas. The NXT Tag Team titles on the line here in this one. The sold out crowd ready for this action, as that right there is what they're fighting for, the beautiful, prestigious and coveted NXT Tag Team titles of the world. Let's head to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Alicia Taylor.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 336 pounds. The team of Axiom and Nathan Frazer. And the opponents at a combined weight of 552 pounds. The NXT Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Eric, the Viking Raiders.
Alrighty then, here we go. Eric and Ivar, the Raiders, ready for a fight. Another big fight with the NXT Tag titles on the line. Then you see NXT official Rod Zapata getting hold of the NXT Tag Team Championships. As that right there is what they were fighting for here tonight. The gold on the line. Will that be the last time that the Raiders have the gold here in this one? Will the upstart team of Fraxium get the job done? Let's find out. Rod Zapata ring the bell. Match up underway as Axiom and Ivar going to start off this contest. And it's interesting that Fraxium is getting this opportunity tonight, folks, because back at NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver before WrestleMania to crown the first ever NXT Tag Team Champions. It was the final of the NXT Tag Team title tournament. It was Fraxium battling Imperium of Giovanni Vinci and Ludwig Kaiser, where Imperium were able to get the win, becoming the first ever NXT Tag Team Champions. But Fraxium getting all the way to the finals and losing out in the final stages of that tournament to Imperium for the gold. They get another shot at the Tag Team titles tonight against the new champs, the Viking Raiders. Of course, the Raiders defeating Imperium for the gold back at Great American Bash. Able to retain them against them as well as A-Town Down Under, the Creed, and both of those teams as well. And now Fraxium the next in line for the goal. But there's a big shot from Axiom, able to knock down Ivar, standing shooting star press for the troubles. Cover here, leg hook, shoulders down, kick out by the big man Ivar. And look at that there, up the neck there. from Axiom. Tag made, in comes Nathan Frazier. And then Nathan Frazier single-legged drop kick. Did I get all of it? Able to knock him down. Look at Frazier go. Frazier in control here. And a big time knee there. Elbow drop moving out of harm's way. There's the big man Ivar runs in. Now DDT on Frazier. And now Ivar, big heavy leather offense now on Nathan Frazier in this contest. Ivar picks him up now and a big time knee there. Big suplex off the knee from Ivar. Nathan Frazier's not going to like the view from up there, ladies and gentlemen. He is not going to like the view from up there. Here comes Ivar now. With a superplex from the heavens onto Nathan Frazier. Unbelievable. From Ivar, cover, shoulders down, a kick out immediately by Nathan Frazier. Not going to allow that to stop him in his tracks. He never slowed down. He is the fast-paced, the faster of these two men, if that's even possible, because both these men in this Fraxium duo, incredibly talented, incredibly fast and flashy. Ivar able to stop him in his tracks there. Look at Ivar, and his whip now sends him in the corner. Tag made, and comes Eric. Much needed tag now, double team offense now coming in from the Raiders. Oh, there's a big time slam. The Viking experience there connecting. Cover from Eric, scoring 2 to retain. And a kick out by Nathan Frazier. Eric now picking up Frazier to a vertical base. What's one half of the tag team champions thinking, hey, a big striking offense. On a fast Nathan Frazier. Frazier though running in, bumping into Eric. Walking into a brick wall there. And look at that, nice sling blade from Nathan Frazier. Picking up Eric now into a neck breaker. Beautifully done there. Frazier on multiple occasions a challenge for the Cruiserweight Championship, as is Axiom in the past as well. Beautiful super kick now from Frazier. And there's an incredible shooting star press cover for the goal. Kick out by Eric. Eric not having any of it. Kicking out immediately out of the attack. And a big shot from Eric. Onto Frazier and a clothesline. Down he goes, heading hard. Stop moving to the harm's way now on the neck of the Frazier. Sling blade again now on Eric. Tag made, in comes Axiom, well needed there. Then comes the next fresh man for Axiom. Big forearm shot there on Eric and immediately kicking out again. There's Eric off the Raiders. Big kick caught onto Axiom. Big knee, big strikes, and here's Eric again. And oh, what a vicious knee strike on Axiom. Cover again, shoulders down on Axiom here. Kick out there from Axiom, not having any of that one whatsoever. Oh, and a beautiful spinning discus forearm. Aye, Eric, not beautiful if your name is Axiom, however. Look at this. Beautiful generate suplex of the deadlift with the bridge. Kick out immediately by Axiom again. It drops a pad, he couldn't get his hand down on the mat. They call even a 1 count. If that's how quick both of these superstars, or all these superstars, are kicking out of pinfalls in this contest. Look at Axiom now. Picking up Eric for a submission maneuver here. Big time offense from Axiom to make Eric tap out. Well, we have new tag team champions via submission. Rings a Saturday locked in by Axiom as there's Ivar in to make the save. Making sure Eric doesn't submit and making sure the Raiders hang on to their tag team titles, at least for the time being, here in this contest. Double knees to the chest now from Eric. Where the hell did he get that from? Rolling Axiom over now. Penny predicament, leg hook, shoulder down there. Nathan Frazier makes the save. And Eric not happy and sends Frazier packing. Sends him out there and going to make the tag. Back in comes the big man Ivar. We're back down to the first two men that initially started off this contest. The original two superstars in this tag team matchup. And a suplex by Ivar here on NXT tag team titles on the line. Here that's even a big shot from Ivar there. Off the ropes now as Ivar thinking. Oh god, big time cross body on Axiom. Frazier desperately wants a tag. And now it's Ivar. Where's he going? Oh my lord, the handspring back elbow. Right at the chest of Axiom. Cover now. Leg hook, shoulders down to retain the goal. Scoring 2 and a kick out. Right, Axiom here in this one. Ivar and Eric think he's just the kid, but he is more than that. He's bringing the fight to the champions here. European uppercut, a standing shooting star by Axiom. And they're making a tag to Nathan Frazier. Smart strategy, needed that one. Here comes Frazier in this contest, but Ivar right back on the offensive. Here's Frazier though with big overhand shots. Nice enough from Nathan Frazier. What's he looking for here? Frazier able to take down Ivar. Nicely done there. And a standing shooting star. Great athleticism from the champions. Sorry, from the challengers. They could be the new champions, however, especially after that. Frog splash from Frazier. Well, let's do it. Scoring 2, and there's Eric making the save. Ivar may have kicked out of that one. We'll never know, but Eric able to make the save, able to make sure that the Raiders still hang on the tag team gold, at least for the time being in this contest. Frazier taking down Eric. As his show button on the inside as Axiom brings in Ivar. Back in for Frazier to take advantage perhaps. And get the tag team goal for Axiom. But there's Ivar. Counters. Picking him up now. Look at this. Ivar now connecting with a shoulder breaker on Nathan Frazier. Coming out like his hook shoulders down to retain the tag team goal. Axiom makes the save for the counter one. Good tag team offense. Good tag team action tonight on NXT. The goal hanging in the balance this evening. Next stop there on the leg. Good shot from Nathan Frazier. Big knee there. Frazier going to send Ivar out of the corner now. So looking for a big shot there from Nathan Frazier. Oh boy, and a roll through. Here comes Frazier, looking for the superplex on Ivar. And he's not done yet in the curtain call now. Cover, new tag team champions. Have Fraxium done it too? Kick out by Ivar. Incredibly close. Fraxium almost getting the job done right there, man. And the tag made. In comes Axiom. Elbow drop there, connecting, finding its mark. Beautifully done there. Big kick top. Here's Ivar. Irish whip gonna send him in the corner. Tag made. And comes Eric. Double team offense. Once again connecting, and there's the power of Eric on display. And once again gonna look to do that German suplex off the deadlift. No bridging pinfall this time. Now picking up Axiom. Big kick caught by Axiom, however. And now Axiom big kicks. Look at Axiom go. What an ace strike on Eric. Now Axiom looking for a flying maneuver, and he will get it. Cover on Eric. The tag team titles here. 2 count kick out. Just a 1 count in fact. Says referee Rod's up at Axiom for the middle rope, and he flies into the back of Eric. He rolls to the outside of the ring now. Nathan Frazier going to bring Eric back into the ring here. Big knee, all moving out of the way though is Eric. Eric though grabbing Axiom. Oh, it's a big knee to the back of the head. Cover to retain the tag team goal. This Frazier comes in. We're immediately in to make the save once again. And now Eric on the outside. Oh, sent on off the apron. Going to bring Axiom back into this tag team title warfare here tonight. Axiom in trouble. Could be seeing new tag champs, but maybe not. Despite the fact that Axiom keep fighting on in this contest, but the Raiders have been dominating. Tag made, the one comes Frazier. Double team offense here from the challengers, and this is how they became the #1 contenders with a flurry of offense here. 450 there. And then Frazier with a moonsault, more bang by the challengers. Down goes Ivar. Eric down the center. Cover here. Do we have new tag team champs? Scoring 2. Kick out by Eric. Oh my God. So close yet so far away. The Raiders almost losing the tag team gold to Fraxium here tonight. And a double knee to the chest of Nathan Frazier now. And now bang, see ya, bye goes Axiom. This could be all she wrote right here. It could be the Raiders' moment to get the victory right here in NXT. Running power slam by Eric. On to Nathan Frazier. And then picking up Frazier, going to send them into the corner of the Raiders. Tag made. In comes Ivar. Double team offense. Looking to retain the tag team titles. Ragnarok on Frazier. Covered by Ivar. Leg hook, shoulders down. Axiom comes back in and make the save. Rods the pan away out of position there. So this tag team contest continues for the gold here tonight. And Ivar and Fraser, legal participants here. Big spinning heel kick from Ivar. Fraser gets to his feet in an incredible flurry now from Nathan Fraser. Big stop now and a standing moonsault by one half of the challengers. Fraser going to knock down Eric now. Top rope goes Nathan Fraser on Ivar. Swanton bomb. Can Fraxian become the new tag team champs? Scores 2 and Ivar and a kick out. So close. Tag made. In comes Axiom again. And we're back down the original 2 men that started off this contest. Big elbow right there to the midsection by Ivar. Right on one side clothesline connecting. Bang down goes Fraser. Top rope. Now goes Ivar. To retain the tag team. Gold and the tombstone on Axiom. Here's the cover leg hook, shoulders down. Scoring 2. Fraser right down to make the save at 2. Holy hell, how close can you get? Big shot knocking Fraser off the ring now. Oh, and it's all over for Axiom by the looks of it now. Ivar picking up Axiom. This is all she wrote. The Ivar driver head first. Out of the middle of the ring now. Goes Axiom and Ivar looking to take care of Nathan Fraser so he doesn't break up the count. Once again, down goes Nathan hitting hard. Cover now an Axiom to retain the gold here for the Raiders. Scoring 2. And the Raiders get the win. Axiom there trying to grab the bottom rope, but the official runs up and didn't see it. And that'll be all she wrote in this tag team title matchup. The Raiders retaining the tag team titles here this evening. Great matchup, however. The start is off on NXT from Fort Worth, Texas. For Axiom had a great performance, but not enough to topple the champions. And the Titanic champions they are. The Viking Raiders. Ivar and Eric able to hang on to the tag team titles here tonight live on NXT. Here this evening. Great way to start us off, taking nothing away from Fraxium. Great performance, great matchup to kick us off live on the white and gold brand here tonight live from Fort Worth, Texas. But still to come here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, your main event of the evening. The former NXT champion Gunther trying to get back to winning ways against the man who always also wants to get back to winning ways. The Harbinger of Justice, Karrion Kross. It's Gunther, it's Kross. Big time heavyweight class in your main event later on tonight on NXT. But coming up next, we'll find out who will take on the NXT Women's Champion Rhea Ripley for the gold next week on NXT as this number 1 contenders match is coming your way for the NXT Women's title. It's Chelsea Green taking on Roxanne Perez here next live in Fort Worth, Texas. There you see Chelsea Green making her way to the ring then, folks. This matchup very interesting to say the least because both of these women have faced off with NXT Women's Champion Rhea Ripley in the past, but both those matchups were in non-title affairs. Of course, Ripley getting the win in both of those matches. But tonight it is a one-on-one match. The winner gets a shot at the NXT Women's Championship. The title will be on the line, and it will be taking place next week right here live on NXT on the white and gold brand. Chelsea Green is out here. Let's get her opponent out. It is the Prodigy, Roxanne Perez. Oh yeah, gonna be a fun one here tonight in Fort Worth. Both of these women looking to break out of the power rankings because Rhea Ripley really been dominating and ruling NXT's women's division with an iron fist. Both these women want to change that and they want to rule NXT. They want to be on top of the NXT Women's Division by being the NXT Women's Champion, but only one can get the opportunity to do so. As the winner of this takes on Rhea Ripley next week right here on NXT. Going to be a great contest, folks. Let's waste no further time. Get right into it. Chelsea Green, one-on-one with that woman right there. The Prodigy, Roxanne Perez. This is going to be awesome, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight on NXT. We already saw a great matchup with a championship on the line earlier on tonight. We're going to see another championship matchup tonight and another one going on next week with this one on the line. The NXT Women's Championship. Who's facing Ripley for the gold next week? We find out as NXT official Rods Panel rings the bell and matchup is underway. Chelsea Green going right for Roxanne off the early stage of this one. Big shots by Perez. What a forearm. What a shot. Big shot there. Big shot again. And there Perez clothesline down goes Green. Roxanne Perez, she might be small, but she is feisty. Small and mighty, big time neither from Chelsea Green now. Connecting there to the chest of Roxanne. Big forearm by Perez. And here comes Perez now. Head scissors taking down Chelsea Green. So done a drop kick connecting that. Beautiful connection there, man. Top rope goes Roxanne Perez. What is she thinking here? Looking to fly here. Perez, she does just that. A meteor on Chelsea Green. Incredible. Here's the cover to be the number 1 contender for the Women's NXT Championship. Kick out by Green. That was very close in the early stages of this one. But gotta imagine Rhea Ripley, the Eradicator of NXT Women's Champion, watching this one on with a very close eye to see who she'll face next for the NXT Women's title on the line. Going down next week right here on NXT. Chelsea Green now going to send Roxanne out of the corner of the clothesline. And hard there was Roxanne Perez with that clothesline. And oh god, big shot there. Walking right over her in the midsection there. Big kick to the back of the neck. Magnificent out the way. And it's Roxanne Perez now. Gonna go to the back door here, shoulders down on Chelsea Green. This could do it here. Scoring 2 and a kick out by Chelsea. Oh. Roxanne almost stealing the win there, going out to the outside. Chelsea Green though catching her. Roxanne in trouble, big forearm by Perez. Goes back in now is Perez. Knife first chop, blocked by Chelsea Green. Big shot, rough rider by Chelsea. And Chelsea Green on fire tonight. In control here on NXT. And now, battle rope goes Green with Perez there. Beautiful arm drag. Cover. Shoulders down on Perez. Taking an opportunity to kick it by Perez before the official can even get in position. Super kick by Green now. Now Chelsea Green waist lock goes behind. Side Russian leg sweep. Rolls through the big shots now. Ground and pound on Roxanne Perez. As Chelsea Green telling everybody to cry about the fact that Roxanne Perez getting her ass whooped tonight on NXT. The turns round. As Perez looped this press, and here comes the feisty Roxanne, the young prodigy here in NXT. Looking to get an opportunity for the NXT Women's title. Backing up Chelsea Green. Look at the strength here of Roxanne Perez. Looking around the ring with Chelsea Green. And got her there. Down she goes. Shoulder breaker by Roxanne Perez. Next up again. This time Chelsea with the back door. Able to counter and Chelsea Green gets the upper hand, taking out Roxanne Perez. And now here shows Chelsea running in. Big kick now. Canadian destroyer folding the prodigy like an accordion. Here's the cover now. Leg is hook, shoulders down and get an opportunity. And the NXT Women's title kick out at 2 by Roxanne Perez. Roxy staying in this one. There's Perez now going off face first. Face first. Bang wheelbarrow face buster from Perez. They get an opportunity. 2 count kick out by Chelsea Green. Almost with a win there. It's Roxanne Perez. Big opportunity here for both of these women. Big shot there now from Roxanne. Oh, overhand shot there. No counter by Chelsea Green. Knife face chop. No counter by Roxanne Perez. And where's Roxanne going? Out of the corner, that incredible crossbody. This one rolls on here live on NXT as we're back live from Fort Worth, Texas. Top rope goes Perez and a frog splash connecting, almost winding Chelsea Green. Here's the cover to become number 1 contender and a kick out by Chelsea. Roxanne becoming oh so close there. But wait a minute, shoulders down. Victory roll here for Chelsea to get the victory. 2 count and a kick out. Chelsea Green stealing that there, trying to steal the victory out from the hands of Roxanne Perez. Knife edge chop after knife edge chop from Roxy. Big time shots now from Perez. Overhand. Got her there right in her face. And a drop kick, down goes Chelsea. Roxanne may as well finish off Chelsea Green. She's got this one in the bag and face first she goes. Impaler DDT. Cover from Perez. Leg is hook. Shoulders down. Scoring 2 and a kick ya. My days. Kick out there from Chelsea. Not enough to put her away, but Roxanne setting her up for the beginning of the end here. This could be all she wrote. No, big kick caught. Kick to the hammy now. Off Roxanne. Spins around. Got her and prettier. In for the cover now. Chelsea Green. This could do it. Scoring 2 and a kick out by Roxanne again. Chelsea almost get that opportunity at Rhea next week for the NXT Women's title. Big shot countered by Perez. Perez now, what she's thinking about here. Big shot again. Big shot once more from the feisty Roxanne Perez. Knife-edge chop again, connecting, feinting its mark, picking her up again. Finding the strength here with Roxanne Perez. Walking all the way around the ring. Trying to showboat here against Chelsea Green. Oh, we get a little bit too much overzealous there. Get a little too overzealous, a little too overconfident. And Chelsea going to stop her tracks. Big kick, no kick back right to the hammy by Perez now. Perez gonna pick up Roxanne again, or pick up Chelsea again, rather. Another shoulder breaker by the young prodigy of NXT. Outside of the ring now is Chelsea Green. Can Perez maybe get a count out win? No, she's gonna go out and fly. Tope crossbody, taking out Chelsea Green at ringside. Gets every last ounce of that, ladies and gentlemen, and she ain't done. Not by a long shot. Pop rocks by Perez. Taking out Chelsea Green with pop rocks. Incredibly done by the prodigy. Count of 2 here. Count of 3 now. What's a para counting down the moments. Now this one could be all she wrote. But there's Chelsea. Comes back in. Chelsea Green at the count of 5 back, and this one looking to steal the win away from Roxanne Perez. Knife edge in the corner, big forearm in the corner now. This is the moment, big stomps, more stomps from Chelsea Green as she picks up Roxanne Perez. Kick to the midsection, second time of the match now. Canadian Destroyer to face Ripley next week for the NXT Women's title. Scores 2. No, a kick out by Perez, and you gotta imagine that the Eradicator Rhea Ripley is looking on this one very closely to see who she'll face for the NXT Women's Championship next week right here in the white and gold brand. But it's Chelsea Green off by Canadian Destroyer. So close yet so far gay. So far away rather, not so far away. I believe she's not gay. But so far away rather. She can't believe she didn't get that victory. Now Roxanne Perez back in control even after the super kick from Chelsea Green. Nice shot. Gets the ropes there from Roxanne. Big forearm to the lower back. Another one connecting. And a third one finds its mark. Gonna turn Chelsea around. Kick to the midsection. And Paler DDT for the second time. Cover by Perez. Leg hook, shoulders down. I get the opportunity. Scores 2. No! Kick it again by Green. My Lord of me. Once again, not enough to put Chelsea Green down to the ground. Big stomps there by Roxanne Perez. Now what is Roxy thinking here at the corner? Oh my, big time splash right in the back there of Chelsea Green. Here's the cover. Leg is hooked, shoulders down. Scoring 2 for the victory. And a kick out by Chelsea again. Oh man. Kick out by Chelsea. Big stomps there now. Oh, what a kick right to the rib cage. Oh, but wait a minute. Inside cradle from Chelsea Green. Small package to steal one here. Scores 2 in the face. Ripley next week and a kick out. We saw last week Rhea Ripley in an impressive showing against Alba Fire. Alba with an impressive showing of her own there. And Chelsea, big boot to Roxanne, sends her packing. Eliminated from the Royal Rumble there is Roxanne Perez. And now it looks to be Chelsea Green's moment. Tope cross body by Green. Taking her out. Doing everything she can here. Sends her back into the ring now. This could be the moment. No! Perez counters. Big kick. And it is Perez. Pop rocks again. That's gotta be it. Here's the cover now. Leg is hooked, shoulders down. Roxanne Perez, the face Ripley for the goal next week. Scores 2. Oh no! Chelsea Green gets her arm in the bottom rope. And is forced to cause a rope break. This one continues live in Fort Worth. Unbelievable scenes tonight. And Chelsea counters. Roxanne counters. Chelsea counters. Chelsea got her with the right hand. No! Counter again. Elbow. Chelsea in trouble. Pop rocks for a third time. With a third being a charm now. Scoring to Perez, the number 1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship. And she will face Rhea Bloody Ripley next week for the NXT Women's title. It's going to be a tough challenge for Perez. She's lost to Rhea in the past, but she gets another shot next week for the gold. That's close to Evolution Premium Live Event, where we do know that Evolution will feature an NXT Women's Championship matchup. Will it be Perez defending it at that, though, or will it be the Eradicator Rhea Bloody Ripley still defending it at Evolution? Time will tell. It remains to be seen, but for now, Roxanne Perez celebrates in triumph as she is the new #1 contender for the NXT Women's title. She faces Ripley for the gold next week live on NXT. Big win for Perez here tonight. But we talked about one title match, let's talk about another, because coming up next, the NXT North American title is on the line as the original bro Matt Riddle puts it up for grabs in a second defense as he takes on the Aussie icon Grayson Waller. It's next live in Fort Worth, Texas on NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT North American Championship.
As you just heard there from the great ring announcer Alicia Taylor, the NXT North American Championship is up for grabs, and here comes the challenger in this one, folks. He has had an opportunity at the North American title in the past, losing out to former champion Cesaro for the gold. He gets a second opportunity at the North American title against the new face of the North American title division and the original bro Matt Riddle. It's the Aussie icon Grayson Waller. Can he snatch the North American title right here, right now, tonight? We're gonna have to wait and see, folks. Riddle versus Waller for the North American title comes your way when we come back live on NXT. We're back live in Fort Worth, Texas, here tonight on NXT, folks. As here comes the original bro, Matt Riddle, your North American champion, defeating Dirty Dom for the gold back at Vengeance Day and defending it against Dom on NXT 2 weeks ago. And he's back for his second defense of the gold, taking on Grayson Waller tonight for that right there North American Championship. Riddle is on fire. He is coming out with his flip-flops, with his pyro, and a sold-out crowd in Fort Worth, Texas, rooting him on. Let's get into it, folks. That's what they are fighting for, the beautiful, prestigious, and coveted NXT North American Championship. Let's head to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Alicia Taylor.
Introducing the challenger from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller. And his opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 218 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Matt.
Thank you, Alicia. Incredible ring introduction there for this incredible penultimate matchup of the evening. Big Fit Field North American Championship hanging in the balance. Who's going to bring it home tonight? We will find out as Rod Zapata taking the gold from Matt Riddle. Will it be the last time Riddle holds on to his North American Championship? And will Waller get a close look at what he could be walking out with here this evening? Rod Zapata holds it up. This is going to be a good one, folks, for the North American gold of NXT right here, right now, tonight, in Fort Worth, Texas. Let's do this. Ringing the bell now is Rod Zapata. Matchup is underway. Collar elbow tie up for the gold here. Grayson Waller gets the upper hand. Look at that big elbow from Waller there. And a big time clothesline from the Aussie icon. And these two met up in a 6-man tag team match all the way back at NXT TakeOver Great American Bash. It was Riddle teaming up with LA Knight, former North American champion, a former US champion now over on Raw, as well as Pat McAfee to defeat the team of Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, and Logan Paul, the three assholes of NXT, losing out to that dream team. As look at Waller, he may be an asshole, but he's a very athletic and very entertaining asshole. Very good in ring as well. Big old stomp there on Riddle, and a kick out by the champion. Almost seen a new champ shift counters already, but Riddle there not wanting it to shift. Gearbell missing that completely. There's Grayson Waller looking to take control now. And a big spiking DDT by the Aussie icon. With a title on the line. Look at Grayson Waller now showboating, showing off, doing his thing. Nice shot rolls through. Riddle with a spear. Riddle with a spear. Oh man. And now Riddle off the ropes and a big time forearm connecting. Finding its mark, got him right in the bridge of the nose. Uh-oh, and Matt Riddle gonna pick up Grayson Waller. Got him with the bro hammer. Cover on Waller. Leg hook, shoulders down. Scores 2 and only a 2. Kick out by Waller, the challenger, living on in this one. And look at this, Matt Riddle here. Oh, what a big time forearm. My days. Big shot, Riddle now. Beautiful kick. Beautiful kick. Got him right in the hammy there. And oh my lord, look at that from Grayson Waller there. Grayson Waller, what's he got in mind now? Oh my days. And look at this from Grayson Waller now. Beautiful elbow drop, finding its mark. Right on the back, and a Riddle not allowing Grayson Waller to keep on with them heavy leather offensive shots. And now it's Matt Riddle who connects, just throwing the Aussie icon all the way over the ring. And here comes Riddle. I've seen this before, and a beautiful forearm up the slingshot to the outside, taking out his opposition on the floor. Matt Riddle, North American champion. No one expected him to do so, but he beat Dottie Dom at Vengeance Day, saving the world for that title reign. And now he takes it to Waller for the North American title tonight. Big time forearm out of the ring. Cover. Riddle to retain the gold. Scores 2. Kick out by Grayson Waller. My days. Grayson Waller trying very hard to get to his feet here. And he will get to his feet. Big elbows there from Grayson. Look at Waller now. Grayson Waller. Oh my. Beautifully done. Cover. Kick out. My days. Big stomps there now. Grayson. Oh Jesus. Look at these elbows. Oh God. Right in the back of the head of Matt Riddle. Really hurting and damaging the skull of the original bro. Now look at this. Riddle. Big shot there. Look at Riddle here. Beautiful forearm. Got him with all of that forearm there. Matt Riddle. Irish whip gonna send Grayson Waller into the corner of the knife edge chop. Now the knife edge, no block this time by Grayson. Grayson. Big overhand shot, no block by Riddle this time. Riddle now. Got him caught and tribute to the Viper Randy Orton. His favourite of all time. RKO. It's maneuver cover and a kick out by Waller. Waller able to stand. Waller ain't done just yet. But there's that Arabian press moonsault. Well, let's do it. Riddle to retain. Scores 2. No, another near fall. Another near fall there. Well, Grayson Waller in this contest. Big forearm there to the top of the head of Grayson. Rolls through. Flatliner by Waller. Flatliner by Waller. And Riddle's hurt. Big stomp on the leg of the original bro, and an elbow drop right at the chest now. And Grayson Waller going to pick him up to his feet. Here comes Grayson. Big kick and a DDT. Down goes Matt Riddle. Grayson, middle rope, looking to capitalise and looking to close in on perhaps coming the new North American champion. Middle rope, clapping elbow drop, cover from Waller. New champ to be crowned, kick out by Riddle. How the hell Riddle's fighting her in this one? Very great contest. Back and forth action for the North American title tonight on NXT. Riddle, big right hand, turns Waller around. There's the big elbows. That's the move that made him win the North American title and retained against Dom as well. Bro Derek, cover, shoulders down, scoring 2 on Waller and a kick out. Waller somehow able to stay in it. There's the Broton now from Riddle. Riddle connecting with an incredible Broton off the top. Going up to the top rope now, and another Broton! This time from the High Rent District. Cover, Riddle to retain, 2 count. No, kick out by Waller once more. What a great contest tonight. Oh, where's Waller though? Big kick right upside the top of the head. Now Grayson Waller rolls through. Out of a stunner. Rolling stunner. Rolling stunner. By the challenger. Cover for the title. Scoring 2. No, Riddle kicking out. Oh my. Riddle stays in it. So close, folks. Now look at these big stomps. Big time stomps by Grayson Waller on the original bro Matt Riddle. My days. And look at this, Grayson loving life here, but there's Riddle Fading right back, forearm after forearm. Ducks the clothesline from Waller, and a Pele kick. Waller tried his best to block, but it caught him. Riddle's bare foot caught him right at the top of the head. And now here comes the North American champion, the original Bro, heading up to the high red district, floating Bro, got Waller in the back. He was trying to get to his feet, but now he looks to be down and out. Scoring 2, Riddle to attain another near fall by Waller. Waller kicks out again. Oh man. And look at Matt Riddle, he is not happy, he's not best pleased, and he's kneeing the face of Matt Riddle multiple times over again. And oh Jesus. There's Matt Riddle now setting up Grayson Waller. Second time in the matchup. If he hits this, you gotta imagine it's all over. Riddle will retain the North American title right here. Big elbows on Waller. Picks him up. Bro, Derek, good night. Nice cover. Scoring 2. Ah, no! Oh my God, wow. Grayson Waller is still in it, folks. And Riddle can't believe it, but Riddle is just feeding off the energy of this crowd live in Fort Worth, Texas. He ain't too bothered that Grayson Waller's still in this one. He still believes he can win it with the crowd's help. But there's Grayson Waller though. A flipping unprettier. A move that we barely ever see, but whenever Waller does, connect with it as a thing of beauty. And it's the prelude to this maneuver, which could capture him, the North American title. Waller out of the ring, rolls through back in, into the stunner. Coming out from Waller for the North American title. Scoring 2. Kick out by Riddle again. And Waller now is pissed. Grayson Waller is now pissed off. He's fuming that this is not over already. Oh God, he just drop kicked the referee. Out of pure frustration. Down goes Rod Zapata. There's Matt Riddle now fighting back. And now Riddle egging on Grayson Waller. There's Grayson now, big shot. Big shot again by Waller. Super kick by Grayson, catching him. And now, shoulders down, but there's no official. 1, 2, would have been 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, would have been a count of 6. He would have beat him twice. But look at Riddle now. Riddle's got Waller down. That would have been a 3 already. Now a 4. Now a 5, 6, 7. Oh, so close to being an 8 count. And then Waller's got Riddle again. Referee's up. Towards 2. No. Oh man, what a contest. For the North American title tonight. Grayson Waller, big splash to the outside, taking out Riddle on the floor. Great matchup, man. Grayson Waller gonna send Matt Riddle, at least trying to send them back out of the ring. There's the Bro though, big shot from Riddle, big forearm connecting. Riddle gonna send Waller in. And now Riddle springboards in. Oh, Grayson getting up. Grayson getting to his feet, and this could be what Grayson Waller needs here. Grayson Waller now. Out of the electric chair, got Riddle in trouble. Turns it around, Riddle a German suplex with a bridge cover for the North American title. 2 count kick out by Riddle. Oh man. Big shot there. The Bro now rolling out the way. There's a spear. A spear on Waller to retain the North American title. Scoring 2. Not another near fall. What a matchup. Grayson Waller to his feet first before Riddle. He was the one that got hit with the move as well. Super kick again by Grayson. Big shots. Again, Riddle this time able to block. Riddle, big shot there. And a Riddle picking up Waller to put him away here. Bro to sleep. Turns it around the German suplex with a bridge to retain the North American title. Scoring 2 and retains the North American gold. Matt Riddle is still North American champion of the NXT brand, folks. What a matchup here tonight on NXT in your penultimate contest of the evening. Matt Riddle now notching his second successful defense of the North American champion tonight against the very game Grayson Waller this evening. What a fantastic matchup. Take nothing away from the challenger, but at the end of the day, the champ remains and still North American champ himself, the original Bro. Matt Riddle does it again. Congratulations to the Bro. It's now it is time, folks, to move on to your main event of the evening here tonight live on NXT. It's the former NXT champion, the Ring General Gunther, taking on another heavyweight hitter and Karrion Kross. Big time matchup coming your way in Fort Worth, Texas. It's next live on NXT and your main event. And here comes the former champion, the leader of Imperium, the Ring in it out, Gunther.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds,
Here is the ring general then. It was 2 weeks ago in NXT, but this man Gunther fell short to reclaim his NXT Championship against the man who cashed in his NXT Money in the Bank contract in on him at NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day, Carmelo Hayes. Hayes next week going to put the NXT Championship on the line against his good friend and the man that Gunther defeated in the main event of Vengeance Day, or what was scheduled to be the main event of Vengeance Day, but Melo ended up main eventing against Gunther and defeating him for the gold. That man being Trick Williams. Trick earning that opportunity last week by defeating Logan Paul on NXT. And tonight, Gunther is not happy that Trick's getting another opportunity. You got to imagine Gunther's going to have a close eye on that one. But tonight he is going toe-to-toe, wall-to-wall with a man who is desperately in search for a big victory here in NXT. And let's hope he can actually get a win on this series, because we know in real life, he ain't. He's going to show up, he'll lose, and he'll never wrestle for weeks. Fuck you, WWE, making him lose to Sami Zayn. I get why it's insulting and shit, but come on, fuck, man, it's so popular. Anyway, it's Karrion Kross, the Harbinger of Doom, set to take on the Ring in it out Gunther in that massive main event tonight. Live from Fort Worth, Texas on NXT, folks. Don't go anywhere. Kross and Gunther coming your way right here, right now, on the white and gold brands. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Gonna be a fun one. Gunther and Kross, mono right here, right now, and your main event. Referee Rod Zapata rings the bell and matchup is underway. Colorable tap there, Karrion Kross getting the upper hand on Gunther. Big shots there from Kross. Look at that nice kick. Gunther rolls through. Gunther now. Oh, running STO, taking out Kross. Kross hitting hard. Big smack there from Gunther. And this is going to be a hard-hitting matchup, as you'd expect, out of these two men. Big hard-hitting superstars. Hard-hitting strikers. And now Gunther pegging him up with a big-time slam. Down goes Kross. My days. Look at Gunther. Shining through. Look at the bright light that he is. And Gunther, big knee drop right in the top of the head of Karrion Kross. Went for a big ass splash. Karrion Kross don't move it out of harm's way that time. And now Kross with big shots, the big time knee, taking out Gunther. And now Karrion Kross able to take him down there. Big time clothesline on the ring general. And Gunther back it up against the ropes here. And a big boot now sends him out of the ring, eliminating him from the Royal Rumble. And of course, the Royal Rumble coming very soon here in this series. We've of course got Clash at the Castle coming up in less than 2 weeks' time in the Oval Hydro Lab in Glasgow, Scotland. Evolution, the all-women's PLE, follows after that in 2 weeks after Clash. And then, of course, the Royal Rumble 2 weeks after Evolution, where 30 men and 30 women will battle it out in the Royal Rumble matches to try and earn themselves a spot in the main event of WrestleMania. But right here, right now, it's the main event of NXT. It's Kross, it's Gunther, and Kross connecting with an incredible slam. Cover on the ring general now for the victory, and a kick out at one by the former NXT champion, folks. My days, and look at this. Oh, what a vicious knee strike there by Karrion Kross. And this will be a great way to break through the glass ceiling if you can defeat the former NXT champion in Gunther. And he's certainly putting on a fight with Gunther here in your main event tonight. But look at these chops from the ring general, raining in right to the chest of Karrion. My God, he's not stopping at all. Gunther on fire here as he whips Karrion Kross off. Kross might have gotten in a little more than he could chew. He may have bitten a little more than he could chew here in this one. As Kross has only had one victory in this Universe Mode series with a singles win over Apollo Crews on the final episode of WWE Dark before SummerSlam. That was the last video that this channel posted in about 2 to 3 months, because of course after SummerSlam we took a very long break. But look at this. Kross had Gunther locked in a submission, the ankle lock. Rod's a para call for a rope break. Karrion Kross not happy and just hit the referee with an emphatic Alabama slam. Gunther back in the ring though, and almost taking Kross's head off with a big time clothesline. And it picks him up now with the last symphony across. Here's the cover. Leg is hooked, shoulders down, but there's no referee. That would have been a 2, 3, a 4, and even 5. And that's not a kick out now by Kross. That would have been a count of 5. Gunther had Kross beat, but Kross taking down the official words apart. It's a smart strategy, but I don't know how. There's no repercussions happening for anyone that does that. The referee gets hit more than the superstars most of the time. And a side suplex by Karrion Kross. Taking out Gunther and heading into the corner. Karrion Kross for the biggest win of his career. To get a second win in the series. And what a win it will be. To try and climb up the rankings. Cross hammer on Gunther. Cover. Leg is hooked, shoulders down. Scores 2 and a kick out by the ring general. Great match up here. Gunther and Kross going back and forth. It's gone. Gunther is down and out. Kross to the tippy top rope. We're going to fly and take out Gunther to the axe handle connecting. Right there on the ring general, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got a huge week of action going down next week on NXT. We already know 2 championship matches scheduled for next week's shows. Karrion Kross right now got an armbar locked in the ring general. Will he tap out? Rods Apata right there to see if he will. Yes, 2 big championship matches. Carmelo Hayes puts the NXT title on the line against Trick Williams, his best friend. That first time ever dream match finally going down for the NXT title next week. As you're going to imagine, the former champion Gunther might have close eyes on that contest. We also know Roxanne Perez challenges Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's title as well. The NXT Cruiserweight title going to be on the line next week as Santos Escobar puts it on the line against one of his good friends at the LWO, Cruz del Toro. And a big heavyweight clash going down next week as well, folks, between Obafemi and Dijak. That'll be a titillating matchup. All that and so much more coming your way next week live on NXT. But right now, we're live in Fort Worth. It's the main event. It's Gunther and it's Kross. Kross on the outside. And Gunther went for a senton off the apron, but hit his back hard as there's no water in the pool. Kross able to move into harm's way and get a send Gunther right into the barricade now. And they're battling on the outside. But both these men better be careful that they don't get counted out. As Gunther is sent into the crowd at ringside here. And these floor fans have got to be absolutely buzzing that they're right next to the action. They can feel the sweat dripping off both of these men after all these heavy strikes thrown on the outside of the ring. But right now the referee Rods Apata. He's on a count of 7 on the inside. It's Kross just hit an emphatic DDT on the concrete on the outside of the ring on Gunther. Count of 8 from the official though. Both men gonna get back in the ring. Count of 9. Kross is up. Gunther just breaks the count. Oh, Karrion Kross almost got the best of Gunther there, winning it by count out, and the ring general would not have been best pleased whatsoever. Beautiful shot there from the ring general Gunther, and a big time knee. And look at that, another big knee there as well, and another one at the ring general Gunther. Now what's Gunther going to make? Another beautiful knee shot there, and oh, look at that from Karrion Kross. So we're back live on NXT. Beautiful action through the break, but Gunther looking to put Kross down and out. Big time body splash off the top, scoring 2 and a kick out by Karrion Kross. Gunther so damn close to getting the win right there. But Karrion Kross still hanging on, back to his feet. Big old shot now from the Harbinger of Justice as he's really bringing the fight, really trying to break out, and he would absolutely be a massive main event star going forward if he's able to defeat the ring general Gunther. Because very few men have been able to do so. It's only been 2 in the history of NXT in this series, that being Keith Lee and Carmelo Hayes. And now Kross just hit him with the F10, the cover, the 2 count, the kick out, the spinning F5, the F10 is what he calls it. Almost getting the job done for the Harbinger of Justice of Doomsday himself, choking out Gunther on the mat now, just trying to stop the air in the lungs of Gunther, trying to stop that oxygen of the ring general here in this one. And a big forearm there, another one connecting. Oh, but wait a minute, bad massive forearm, and here's Gunther now, powerbomb, stacking up Kross, good night, scores 2, and a kick out by Kross, I've got to be kidding me. the amount of people who have kicked out of that emphatic powerbomb. But no, Karrion Kross stays alive. So damn stubborn that he ain't gonna quit. But now Gunther and Kross find themselves both in the tippy top rope precarious position for both these superstars as Gunther has the butterfly suplex off the top, avalanche style, by the former NXT champion. The then get it out now, covering Kross, shoulders down, scoring 2, and a kick out by Karrion as this one rolls on. Back live on NXT is now Karrion Kross is taking control of this main event. Kross now, picking up Gunther, and a cross jacket, submission hold, cinched in tight, nowhere for Gunther to go. He's seeing stars. Can Karrion Kross pick up the biggest win of his career here? Rod's a paddle right there. The NXT official looking on. Will Gunther tap out? If he does, Karrion Kross has picked up a massive upset and a second win in this Universe Mode Series. Oh, but Gunther stays in it. Beautiful elbow right there. Out of face. And now Gunther with that shotgun drop kick. The classic from the ring general there is now Karrion Kross. Finds himself in a position that he does not want to be in. In the corner. Oh, but there's Kross. Caught Gunther there. And now Karrion Kross. Oh my days. Karrion Kross. Look at this here. Oh my. Big old powerbomb out of there. And now Karrion Kross. Picking up Gunther Saito! Suplex for the second time. Cover. Huge upset. 2 count. Oh, Gunther grabbing the bottom rope. Great veteran instinct from the ring general Gunther right there. But Karrion Kross looks to put them all done now. Kross picks up Gunther now. Fatal play. Cover. That's it. Good night, Gunther. 2 count upset and I'm making the kicked out by Gunther again. You've got to be kidding me, folks. What is it going to take to put down the ring general? Karrion Kross, big shot. Oh, and here comes Gunther. And now back and forth we go. We've got a big slugfest on deck tonight in your main event of the evening, live from Fort Worth, Texas, on NXT. And they're going back and forth, trading blows, trading shots, blow for blow. Here tonight on NXT, Karrion Kross gets the upper hand there. Kross with a big old right hand, and Gunther right hand of his own on Kross. Kross fading back. There's Gunther, knife edge chop, and that's what Gunther's known for, man. Oh, Gunther again, another chop there connecting. And here we go, hockey fight here tonight on NXT. Massive man, slapping meat here this evening. It's Karrion Kross though, getting the upper hand. Kross has got the advantage here. Now Karrion Kross, look at this huge throw, sending Gunther down to the mat. Both men down, crucial stage of the matchup as both men get back to their feet. Gunther picks up Kross and again connects with last Symphony. We're going to put Kross down now in the choke and in a sleeper hold. Kross in trouble when able to get his legs underneath the bottom rope. Zapata calls it. And Gunther passed for the official. Down goes Rod again with a shotgun drop kick this time. From the ring, get it out, Gunther. But a Kross! Oh my! And it was Karrion Kross. Turns Gunther around. No way, but the referee's down. But Kross has Gunther beat. Fatal play. Cover! Karrion Kross to defeat the former NXT champion. That would have been a 2, would have been a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, and a kick out now. Karrion Kross would have beaten Gunther twice if it wasn't for Gunther knocking down the ref. My days, and now Gunther back to his feet in this main event. Powerbomb just like that by the ring general. Oh, what an up and down main event. The official back to his feet. Gunther going to lock in a submission now on Kross, and the Boston Crab could be all over for the Harbinger of Justice, and he's got no choice but a tap out. But what a fight he brought tonight. What a matchup live on NXT. An incredible battle. A physical battle between Karrion Kross and Gunther this evening. Just like you would expect between these two big behemoths. Man, oh man, incredible matchup tonight on NXT. An incredible one for Gunther, taking nothing away from Kross. Incredible effort. But what a matchup, and what a show it's been, folks. That's all we have time for, though, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us here tonight live on NXT from Fort Worth Texas, and join us tomorrow for another exciting installment of SmackDown. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you then. Until then, take care and